So, I'm Doomba,
I'm Genesis.
and this is...
Let's see how this goes.
Woo woo! Thanks for the views of my true crime I posted last night.
Yeah.
Almost 70.
In less than a day. That's got to be a record for one of our videos.
And we're almost to 200
Yeah.
subs.
Yeah, so thank you for the increase in subs.
Thanks! We're trying our best to make the videos better quality. But today, we are talking about... I don't think we've made this video yet. The pros and cons of owning bunnies. So bunnies will not be in the video. It's the daytime, they're sleeping, the cat's here, and they hate the cat.
Yeah, Dinky, she's all about them buns.
Them buns.
Yeah, she's all about them buns.
So, and if you don't know, we have a Bianca and a Bugs.
Yep.
They're buddies.
The bun buddies.
So far, it has been easier to think of cons, but we do love our bunnies, and we're glad we have them, just so you know.
Yeah, even though there are far more cons than pros, the pros, I think, outweigh the cons.
Just like with children.
Yeah, that's valid.
I feel like.
Point.
Well, do you want to start with yours? What's your first pro?
They are low maintenance.
I have that one.
It doesn't take much to take care of them.
I said they're easy enough.
Yes.
Obviously, you have to take care of them.
Yes, very, very easy.
And it gets easier once we got Bianca Bugs as a buddy, because they play with themselves.
Yep.
And honestly, since they have each other, they could care less if we're here.
Yeah, they'll play, they'll sleep whenever they want to.
They clean each other.
Yep.
They eat snacks together. We have a morning and night routine with our pets.
Yep.
So my first pro was that they're easy enough.
Yep.
But I think I put peeps think you cool. People always think you're so cool for just having rabbits in your house that are litter trained.
Yeah, some people that I've talked to, they are surprised that you can litter train rabbits. And they are somewhat intelligent. You can train them to do tricks. You can train them to come when called, and then...
Bianca does what she wants, though.
Yeah. And then Bugs is too nervous to do really anything.
He just never leaves Bianca's side.
No.
So, did you have another pro?
I guess just their behavior in general. I love watching them hop around. It tickles me so much just to watch Bianca like hop, 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 hop. And the way their noses move constantly, because they're always smelling. That's just how they behave. I love it.
They're just cute.
Yes, very much so.
I guess that kind of goes with it. My other pro was they can be very affectionate. It depends on the bun, of course.
Yes.
But Bianca loves you. She
That-
loves her dad.
That kind of ties into my third one.
Oh, wait, what was the third one?
Their personalities. I mean, just like cats and dogs, and there's a range of behaviors and personalities in between those, but...
Like, are you saying that each bunny has a different personality?
Yep.
They're very different personalities between our two buns.
Mm-hmm.
My number 4 is it's slightly easier when you travel. At least for us, we're not bringing the bunnies. I meant for a babysitter, we just double their places they can get water. And since they get fed once a day, someone just has to stop by once. Like, give them all the hay for the day, give them their nummies, fill up all their water bowls, because we give them multiple when we're gone.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of what they need. Give them some pets if they want some pets.
Yeah.
Pretty easier than, like, a dog. They don't have to take them outside to go potty. They don't have to walk them.
Right.
I guess that's another pro. Their toys are very easy. If you have an empty box from a shipment, they will love it. If you have old baby toys, like those little stackable cups, they love those. We have a baby ball for them.
Anything they can pick up and just set over.
The little balls, they love them.
Yeah, they're easily entertained.
Mainly cardboard. They just love cardboard. If you give them another piece of cardboard, they're like, yay!
It's double cardboard, you guys.
Yay! But I had one final pro was, again, it depends on how expensive you make them, but they are a quote-unquote cheaper pet. Like with their toys. Like I said, cardboard. And it depends how many bunnies you have and the size of your bunnies, obviously. So we could probably go through hay a bit more than someone who has one Holland Lop.
Oh, yeah. Something that's just a few pounds as opposed to Bianca's.
We have 2 8-9 pound bunnies, and their food isn't that pricey, and they only get treats periodically, so it's not like we're buying a lot of treats. And they're pretty cheap, and it varies how much a bunny is. Bianca was $50.
Yeah, and then...
And Bugs was a rescue.
Well, and then it was a few hundred, I think, to get Bianca fixed.
But she is also a female,
Mm-hmm.
which more intrusive.
You're also going to spend that kind of money getting like a cat or a small dog fix as well. So it's not like it's like overpriced or something.
Are we ready to go get the cons?
Yes.
You're like, hell yeah. Do you want me to go first?
Go ahead.
I put, and again, depends on the bunny, not super lovey. Like, the buns don't really care about me. Bianca really loves you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you're looking for a lovey pet, maybe don't have 2 rabbits especially. They'll just love themselves.
They're a bit like cats in that regard, in that when they want affection, they'll come and get it. So it just depends on the type of rabbit.
What's a con for you?
They're considered exotic pets, so finding a vet that takes care of them.
That was my bonus.
Yeah, it's a tricky. You wouldn't think rabbits would be considered exotic pets because they're all over the place, but typically they're not a pet. They're something that's outside, so not a lot of vets.
At least here.
Yeah.
Or a lot of people in Michigan or Midwest will have rabbits, but they're for 4-H or for food.
Yeah, they're kept outside.
Yeah.
They're usually in a cage or something, and they're not like a house pet.
No. Ready for my next one?
Mm-hmm.
All the poop. So much poop.
Yeah.
Now, it's not like huge, like, dog turds all over the house, obviously, but it's annoying.
Yeah.
And if you step on it, it can be sharp sometimes because it's dry.
Yeah. Yeah, right. So it's dry. It doesn't really smell too much. So if you're not paying attention where your rabbit goes, typically they only poop to mark territories or certain spots.
It's mainly in the litter box, but they can't always control it. So they'll just be hopping and a poop will come out.
Or when they're sleeping.
Yes. So that is a con. They can't always control it. They can pretty much control their pee.
Yep.
But the poop.
That's where the litter train comes into play. Like, they will only pee like 99% of the time in their litter box. And then the poop is just kind of more markings, and that's easy enough to pick up. You know, the scooper or something. Be aware of your rabbit's droppings because it could be a sign of geostasis, and that is lethal, and you need to get that looked at right away.
Do you have another con?
Shedding.
That was my next one.
Yep. Bianca is shedding. She's been shedding for a few weeks now, and we do our best to kind of help her along, so it's not like...
We have pet gloves.
Yes.
We did that in a video.
Yep.
And we understand how their pets shed. It's just all at once.
Yep. Clumps and clumps and clumps.
But they hate getting that excess hair off.
Yep. At least Bianca does. Well, and Bugs isn't a fan
Don't
either.
touch. He doesn't shed as much as Bianca. It could be the breed. But she looks like a ragamuffin.
Mm-hmm. What else you got?
I said, for us that hasn't, but it can limit other pets you have. Like, we probably shouldn't have a dog. We don't. So no doggies. The kitty, we're pushing our limits, but they have separate areas.
Yeah, that's all Dinky Sue wants to do is play, and our rabbits, they typically just lounge and want to chill.
But we do limit the contact they have because it stresses them out.
Yeah.
Dinky's not aggressive. She's just like, play with me. Play with me.
Constantly, all the time.
And she's never bitten or clawed them. She's just like, hey, hey.
Yeah.
Any other cons? Because I have one final one. And it's a big one for me.
The chewing.
That is my final. All the chewing. The chewing.
Bugs is really good. He doesn't really chew on anything, but Bianca, anything...
We have 2 polar opposites.
Yes, we do.
I think we have both ends of the spectrum. Bugs will only eat cardboard.
Mm-hmm.
Bianca, if it's freaking rat poison, she'll try to eat it.
Anything she can get her teeth on. Cords especially.
She's eaten through Wi-Fi cables. She's eaten some of my plants, which she's yanked them off the table. They weren't just chilling on the floor. She's eaten drywall at her first home. She's fine.
She'll eat trim.
10 years. Yeah, she eats trim. Anything that's wooden.
Yep.
Anything that, I don't know, looks at her funny. Your sleeping bag. She wanted that tag. It was pissing her off.
That was...
But the tag was slippery, so it was just...
She wanted that tag so bad, but the fabric, she couldn't get a good grip on it, and it would drive her nuts.
Don't leave a plastic bag near her. She will attack it.
Yep. Bianca eats everything.
Blankets. We have holes in our blankets.
Yeah.
People say, bunny-proof your house. Well, we can't just wrap the house in bubble wrap. She
She'll
will also eat the bubble wrap.
Yeah.
She tries to eat the metal on her gate.
Yeah, everything.
We give them toys, but she'll bite it once. So like, I prefer something more dangerous, more spicy.
Spicy, yeah.
One time, you had a bag of zip ties. She ran,
Oh.
grabbed them, and hopped off with the bag of zip ties.
Yeah, I was trying to square away some cords or something, and I used.
Or from Bianca.
Yeah.
Protected the cords from Bianca.
Yeah, she grabbed my bag of zip ties and hopped away with them.
She
But-
just snatched them like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, I was like, what
Her ears flopping.
like, hey, I need those.
That zip tie thing was funny.
I mean, I had to chase my zip ties down, but yeah, it was.
Do you have any questions about Bun Buns?
Yeah.
Bianca's 5, so we're getting to middle age, if you're wondering how it's been through the years.
Yeah.
Bugs is going to be 3 in May. He's still pretty young.
Yeah, they got a bit of an age gap like we do.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll see you next week, you guys.
Bye-bye. Benny. So much pop.